Hello and welcome to Toffee TV. It's me, Paul Nealon from Irish Football Fan TV, and I'm here to give the Sunday supplement from Everton's 2-1 victory against Southampton, our first away win of the season. And I'll start it all off with the lineup of Pickford in goal. Then we had Sidibe still playing at right back there, doing a great job, as has his place there on merit. Then you have Holgate and Mina. Mina is so crucial to us at the moment, so it was great to hear that he was 100% fit to play. He may not still be 100%, but he was still fit enough to play. And then obviously Luca Dean at left back, who is, I think, is quality. Then in midfield with Schneiderlin, Tom Davis and Sigurdsson playing as that number 10. I thought it made sense to bring in Schneiderlin because there was no Delph. And obviously Andre Gomez is out for God knows when. But they went Richarlison out on the left. Cenk Tosun, obviously after getting his goal last week against Spurs, was given a starting place up front, and then Theo Walcott on the right. So, I mean, overall with the lineup, I was expecting some changes, obviously with Andre Gomez. So for me, I was looking at it, I wasn't totally convinced, but I knew it was a team that would probably put in a performance, and I think Tosun's gone a little bit down the route of Oumar Niasse in regards he has to fight for absolutely everything to get a minute on the pitch. And you know, I'd like to see him maybe get a couple of games under his belt up front and probably start getting the best out of him and see, is he actually up to the level, because Marco Silva doesn't seem to be a fan of his at all really since he's came in. He's not really got a look in, whereas I thought when he was under Allardyce he showed glimpses of, you know, being a fairly good centre forward. Now I don't think he's gonna get you into the Champions League type of striker, but I mean, he'd do a job for us, I think, anyway. But within the first 4 minutes we have our first corner and Sigurdsson whips it in, comes to Holgate and he flicks it on there. And Tom Davis, who I was delighted to see get on the score sheet because he takes a lot of flack at times when realistically he doesn't do a whole lot wrong. Okay, sometimes he tries to get the ball forward and loses the ball, trying to pick out a pass, but I'd rather that than going backwards or sideways like Schneiderlin does, you know. Although Schneiderlin's effective at what he does, but he's just slow and he's not very creative, you know. But as I say, I was delighted to see Tom Davis, and you just see how much it meant to the players when that first goal went in. They were all running over and celebrating, and just looked like they were having a great time. This was obviously a must-win game for Marco Silva, just because the way just things have been going lately, and I don't think he's helped. To be fair, his squad's very, very trimmed down, and you know, the defenders situation we all know about, that we obviously should have added more, or who don't knows if it was Marcel Brands or Marco Silva's fault. It seems as though everyone was hanging their eggs on Kurt Zouma. Obviously that didn't happen, but look, Holgate's come in, been solid, so has Davies, but yeah, I mean, there wasn't that much to talk about. Walcott he had a typical Walcott performance, but he's been good of late, to be fair to him, so I'm not going to slate him too much. He wasn't bad either. He was just fairly average. Most of the team I thought were. Sigurdsson dipped in and out, didn't do a whole lot. So yeah, I mean, there's not really much to talk about in terms of chances and that. They obviously scored in the second half. I thought Pickford made a good save from I think it was Ward-Prowse's free kick, and I think it was a Boufal shot. So other than that, he wasn't really that troubled. We defended well. They obviously, well, I say we defended well, but Schneiderlin, I don't know why he hasn't tried to at least take out the player out by the touchline rather than let him dribble the whole way in. And by the time Sidibe gets over to him, the ball's across and Ings is there, puts it away, makes it 1-1, and makes it a fairly nervy ending because, you know, you think back a couple of weeks ago, the last minute, the OG with Lucas Dean, and you're thinking, oh no, this could happen again. But thankfully, we got a foothold on the game, and Sidibe supplies Richarlison with an absolutely fantastic goal, and it wins the game for us. And delighted for him to see him scoring again. I hope he starts going on a run where he's continuously scoring, or maybe, you know, I know we play Norwich next, so maybe, you know, maybe I'm asking for a bit much, but maybe see him get a hat-trick or something would be nice. So just like to see him start getting some goals. Same with maybe Toaston as well, if he's going to be starting up there, because after the Norwich game, we've got a horrible run of games in December. I think we play Leicester, Liverpool, Arsenal, Man United. I think we play Leicester again then. So we have a tough run in December, and obviously coming into into January, then it's always tough. So we're gonna need to. We're obviously, you know, have a lot of injuries, but we're gonna need a lot of results going our way, and a lot of things will be dependent on you know, just keep that confidence high, and from the win yesterday now and maybe get a win at Norwich, the confidence might well obviously will get gradually better, but we haven't really been tested against any of the bigger sides that much, you know. So it'd be interesting to see how we get on against the likes of Leicester, how we get on against the likes of Man United, Liverpool. Obviously, I'm not looking forward to that, as I'm sure many of you aren't either. So yeah, I mean, overall, I'm happy with the result, and you know, yeah, I'm just a bit nervous of the games in December, but we'll take it week by week for now. But overall, very happy. Made my weekend. So that's been the Sunday supplement. I look forward to the Norwich game now next week. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Am I right or wrong about players and how they did or whatever? Would you like to see Cenk Tosun get a run of games? Would you like to see Richarlison go on a run of scoring goals? Is Sigurdsson the right man as a number 10? Lots of questions that I'd like you guys to let me know your thoughts in the comments. As always, don't forget to check out Irish Football Fan TV if you haven't already, especially coming into the international week. If you're Irish and you're looking for all updates or whatever, you check it out there. And don't forget to obviously subscribe to Toffee TV and drop a like on the video. I'll speak to you guys soon. Thanks for watching.